Hello guys, Casper here once again with a very quickly. I have a few charts that I want to, in quotes, get rid of. Not get rid of, but some charts that I have marked during the past 2 days. And yeah, I want to do it's only like seven charts or so, but I think they're worth, the few minutes it takes for me to present them to you. So short video, you don't have to bring your coffee by any means. Again, guys, as always, please like and subscribe. That's very much helpful for me. Follow me on YouTube, Twitter, and also on StockX, where we do more in-depth analysis of the commodity bull market. We are talking gold and silver, platinum, oil, uranium, all that good stuff, energy. Yes. So this is X Trader here, or Dollar Trader, excuse me. The WTI seems to want the support line of its symmetrical triangle. So basically we have like a 1 year triangle here coming in. You can see the ping ponging between the trend lines. And yes, it does point to that we want to touch here. Yesterday we did have like a $4 pop here. But again, overall, it's still very open that we're going to see 75 for oil. But basically, whatever happens within this huge formation here, it doesn't really matter that much. Again, we're waiting for a break up to the upside or a breakdown to the downside, really. That's what we're waiting for in oil. North Star here, my good man Kevin. Gold is in a confirmed bull market. I completely agree. There's no question about gold, being in a bull market. But the era of the true bull era doesn't start until this chart breaks out. And that's a very good point. And also, I have like 12 gold charts that I follow. We're talking, gold in relation to inflation, in relation to M2 money supply, the SPX, the NASDAQ, a lot of stuff here. And this is one of the last charts or ratios that gold need to break out from. And again, the 0.5 ratio level is and has been many times the big moment to get above for the big bull market to finally kick into gear. So we are definitely having this rounding bottom here. So overall it looks healthy, but again we're still haven't really been clearing that 0.5. But again, in my opinion, it will come. It definitely will come. And that it doesn't have to mean that the SPX is going down. I think just gold will outperform the SPX for the remaining of this decade here. Again, Kevin here, zooming out on that gold versus SPX. Oh, okay, so the exact same ratio, but zoomed out over like 100 years. You can see here again the 0.5 ratio. Again, this was the big breakout in 1970, and the rest is history at that point in time. Same thing again here back in in the 2000s. Again, 0.5, boom, we had a huge move. And we're basically trying to break out once again here. So it's just going to show you that these levels, they repeat again and again. And I do think that we're going to swing at least all the way up to the highs up here at roughly 4 or 5 in the ratio. So we're talking like a 10x outperformance by gold. 10x, yeah, 10x. It sounds insane. Dollar Trader here with coffee. A beautiful 1 year uptrend. Again, you can clearly see the ping ponging. Yes, we overshot there a bit, but again, overall, it's being respected a lot here. Currently within a bull flag or bullish channel. We did, however, drop below this trend line right there. So not ideal, but I'm expecting, coffee to go higher. The decade-long chart looks really bullish. Grady here. Said earlier this year that this ratio was bottoming. You can see the big bottom over here. We're talking SILJ divided by SLV. So silver junior miners in relation to the SLV, basically in relation to silver. And you can see we have this huge triangle here, and we broke to the downside. And what we have formed ever since, 2023 is actually a big bottom pattern there, and inverted head and shoulders. We are breaking out yesterday. Also something that I posted on Twitter, the breakout there. And that is exactly what we want to see. The juniors outperform silver. That is beautiful. That is when the magic happens. You can see the SLV chart down here. Again, it's basically silver, right? You can see we have broken out heavily, and yes, we got above 30 on the silver chart, and now we're pulling back, but I'm expecting a lot higher silver prices down the road. SILJ here, you can see also we had a false breakdown, retesting, trying to make a new low, couldn't, we made a double bottom, and then we rallied back above. So SILJ overall also looks really, really constructive. So both silver and the juniors looks good, but based on this, at least in the short term here, the juniors will outperform heavily. Last but not least, a chart that I've been showing I think 10 times on this Twitter recap section, you can say, and that is the URA divided by the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust. Huge inverted head and shoulders, just showing the big picture, the 10-year bottoming pattern. And we did break here, and then we had a very steep and fast move down, basically retesting once again. And if this is true, right, which I firmly believe, also if you divide URA by the uranium spot price itself, the past 10 years looks similar, but actually it's more like a huge Vikov accumulation pattern on a decade-long time frame. So just absolutely very, very intriguing, very, very bullish to have. Again, to me, we are very early in this uranium bull market. And yeah, you can see the inverted head and shoulders. Again, if we are retesting now, we could be running heavily, basically seeing the inverse of that over here, right, where we're just going down, 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 but this will be up, up, up. So we have symmetry between the head low there. And if that's the case, we're going from 1 to like roughly 3, 4, maybe even 5 in the ratio, where you have the URA, that is the miners, outperform the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust by 3, 4, 5x. And also in a period, in my opinion, where the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust will go higher and higher. That is the uranium spot price going higher and higher, but miners will outperform that. In my opinion, insanely early. And yeah, just a beautiful chart here to keep the long-term view here. This being the blowout to the bottom, with also that being the head height or low there, neckline again, shoulder. Extremely intriguing here again. But again, we need to see it start to run here before we can confirm. But definitely, I am amazed by this pattern there. No questions about it. So yeah, that's it. I promised you a very small, very quick Twitter recap. I will start to collect more charts. But I want to get these out of my list before they were getting too old. I actually had to delete 3 of them because they were like 4 days old. So maybe, yeah, it is what it is. Thank you guys. Have an amazing day, and as always, subscribe or to YouTube and Twitter and all that good stuff, Substack, so we can keep doing what we love, and that is doing charts and to try to make the best out of this commodity bull market. Have a great day, guys. Cheers.